So this week we have taken 8 students on a civil rights tour, and we started off from Abilene, Texas, driving to Jackson, Mississippi, where we spent a little bit of time in the Mississippi Civil Rights Museum. From Jackson, Mississippi, we went on to Selma, Alabama, where we took the students to the Brown Chapel AME Church. We took the Bloody Sunday path over the Edmund Pettus Bridge, and then we went on to Montgomery, Alabama, where we did many of the museums. We experienced the Equal Justice Initiative's legacy sites. There's a museum, and there's also a very impactful display about lynchings at the Memorial for Peace and Justice.
And so seeing everything going through the Legacy Museum, especially seeing the slave trade going into mass incarceration and ending with everything, I was just like, oh wow. And then seeing every new edition, I was like, there's still ongoing stuff.
It's really impactful to see everything and how it all dates back and how much we aren't actually taught in middle school and high school during history classes. There's so much that I learned that I didn't learn in middle school and high school.
Being in the places where these very large historical events have taken place and getting to hear firsthand from people who actually did experience it is very different than reading it in a textbook or even hearing it on a television show or a movie.
I feel like just having the class doesn't do justice because a lot of the information that we're exposed to on the trip is way more than you could ever cover in just a single class period.
And being able to see it as a class together and being able to go through the stepstones of how they led to their goal of having equal view and everything, I feel like is a huge thing.
So in the future, I want to be a criminal prosecutor. I feel like being in a prosecutorial office, I will have more power and influence within our system, our justice system. So I was very impacted by the wrongfully convicted class taught by Dr. Wallace. And on this trip, it's helped me see that, at the courthouse also, they had a federal defense attorney, and she even said federal prosecutors do have a lot more resources, a lot more training. And I think that's very, very insightful, and it helped solidify my current trajectory into that field.
This kind of experience gives them a lot more to be able to think about and to really consider, and they can take it back to their classes and say, hey, I remember when we talked about this, but not only that, when I saw this with my own eyes. And that's definitely more meaningful than just seeing a picture in a book.